Hey there, landlords. I'm Max from Ancient Forge, and today we're going on a little development journey. As you probably know, the Tenants 1.0 is right around the corner, but before we can dive into it, let's take a look back at how we got here. It all started on the 25th of March, 2021. That's when we finally pushed the big release button, and the game went live in early access. We were quickly inundated with your feedback and reviews, but that didn't slow us down even a tad. We spent the first month fully dedicated to listening to your immediate thoughts, fixing and polishing whatever we could manage. That's how we ended up releasing the April update that most notably added the ability to queue Uncle Steve actions, something that was often mentioned in the forum threads and on our Discord server. Oh, and we also introduced the Settings app to swiftly let you disable all those annoying I just paid notifications. Once we got through the most pressing issues, we continued with our original development plan, and after a couple months, released the Tenancy update. It contained a plethora of fresh content, including new elite contracts, items, and tenant interactions. We took the time to rework core tenant systems and got rid of the wishy-washy attributes, replacing them with the now well-known archetypes, traits, likes, and dislikes. In fact, there was quite a bit more to it. The next major update, the Renovation update, landed right in the middle of the second half of the year. With this one, we focused on making the renovations themselves more interesting and engaging. For example, we went through all our items and added 8 color variants for each one. As for the mechanical side of things, we implemented the tag and item proximity systems that are tightly interconnected with jobs, client preferences, and reviews. We also ran a spooky Halloween community contest to top it all off. December brought the first snow to Wondersville as we released our second themed update, this time featuring Christmas Pops himself asking for help. The whole town got more festive to celebrate the occasion, and our tenants developed quite the liking for Christmas carols. Now, all this time, there was this one feature above them all, one that seemingly everyone wanted to see in the game. And of course, I'm talking about the ability to sell your own apartments, embracing that house flipper lifestyle. We didn't want to introduce it haphazardly though, and that's why we waited to build solid foundations first. Instead of adding a simple button to sell a unit, we introduced a whole auction system for both selling and buying properties. For this major update, we also wanted to focus on reworking the job review system, as it was something that had been mentioned a lot. We went away from focusing on item prices and instead based them on item tags, proximity connections, and other similar aspects. Then the spring of 22 came around, and with it a new update, one that wasn't originally on our early access roadmap. We got Uncle Steve to dress up as the Easter Bunny as part of the Egg Hunt event, a precursor to the pickup system. It wouldn't be a spring update without some spring cleaning though, and as such we released a brand new creative mode that finally allowed players to customize their game more in-depthly, be it a more sandbox experience or just skipping the tutorial section. On top of that, the night owls among our community were excited to switch to a brand new dark UI theme, making the game easier on the eyes. the summer, we opened the long-anticipated Manhattan district to the public with a huge selection of new jobs and properties to flip. We had been working on the new region for easily over a year, but we didn't stop with just that. The update brought to life a number of new key gameplay systems, including target cards, a new form of progression, city pickups, our way of doing collectibles, and apartment upgrades that add a new dimension to the whole interior design aspect. And we're finally back in the present, right before our transition from early access to the full release of the Tenants. With this last major update, we didn't want to do a revolution, but an evolution of what we've been building upon for the past year and a half. Every story needs an ending, and in 1.0, you'll have your hands full with Uncle Steve's retirement and a cast of new characters to help you and your business through with the transition. We always knew we wanted to strengthen the tenant management aspect of the game before we came out of early access, and the new tenant progression system is our answer to it. Your tenants will now evolve over time, gaining experience and leveling up as you play. We've prepared a diverse roster of level up rewards that introduce a bunch of new, smallish features, including customizing tenant clothing, swapping trades, or even moving your favorite renter to a different apartment. What a wild ride this has been. We're extremely grateful that you've stuck with us during our early access journey, as the game definitely wouldn't be where it is now if not for your feedback, bug reports, and fiery discussions. We hope to see you around for the upcoming 1.0 launch and beyond, as there is still more on the horizon. Like we've said many times, we plan to support the tenants for a long time to come. Stay tuned.